Round 3 of the Super Trofeo Cup takes us to Lago Maggiore, and the championship table is starting to take shape, with Boosted leading the way on 48 points, followed by Garuda on 40, Sinister on 34. I'm on 27 points in 4th place, and then we've got OSX Thunder and Anap on 23 and 19. Boosted and Garuda have not made this race for various reasons, so it gives me and Sinister a chance to try and claw a bit of position, get into that championship. In qualifying, we had quite an opportunity here. As you're going to see, we've gone purple, and I'm hoping that this is going to put me on pole position. Kefas, who's just recently joined the series, was already in P2, and that gives us 2 Portuguese racers in the game. As you can see, if you're eagle-eyed, you'll notice that I'm now racing with the Portuguese flag in this series, and that makes me super happy for obvious reasons. But going into this section, I have struggled in the final section, the last 2 or 3 corners, and as we cross the finish line, it's going to take us into P2, and we've lost about 3 or 4 tenths of a second there, which is a bit frustrating. But going into the race, it's a lot to play for. We're starting side by side with Sinister. Kefas, who's the Portuguese guy new to the series, is just behind, and we're going to get a pretty okay start, and we're going to try and make the move on Sinister straight away, see if we can get a little look into turn 1, and we're not going to quite make it. Sinister is going to go a little bit wide, and I'm hoping that I might do a little bit of a switcheroo going into this corner, but I've now got Matthew Studios just behind me, so as you can see at the back there, MJ's having a little bit of battle with Kefas, and I just need the race to settle in a bit. But Sinister has made a bit of a move with the Joker lap. He has actually decided to do that right at the end of lap 1. His thinking was, if he doesn't have to fight, he might gain a little bit of extra time. Was he right or was he wrong? We'll find out. We've decided to stay out, as Kefas and MJ decide to go in at the start of lap 3. And my logic here was, if I stay out, Sinister might have to get some traffic, and that will give us an opportunity. But lap 12, look at this. Sinister has made the move on J-Car, and it's forced my hand. At this point, I was waiting for Sinister to make that move, and then I was going in. At the end of the lap, I was 8.2, so I gained a little bit of time on that lap. I decided it's now time for me to serve my Joker lap, and this was one of the moves that made this one of the most entertaining races that I've ever had. Let's look at this. Kefas has come out in P3, which is in theory P2, because J-Car is going to have to stop. I'm going fastest. Well, not fastest in the race, but I'm doing my fastest lap in the race.
I got 54 now.
Kefas has gone a little bit wide, and that's going to open the door for me to make my first move, and you're going to see why. Look at this, we're racing side by side. It's a little bit of lag, so we're both suffering with a bit of glitching on either end, but we have managed to keep this super clean. Lap 15, again going down to Big Banky Boy. We're side by side, and we're going to see who's going to be the bravest on the brakes. This occasion, it's going to be me. We hit the brakes, we cut that corner, we get a nice little exit, and we come out ahead of Kefas. Lap 15 towards the end, they're going to find out slipstream in the main straight, and they're going to have a little look. There's a little bit of a contact, it's going to force me a little bit wide. And again, clean racing, this is how you race, people, this is how you race. He's gone in and realised he's made a mistake, and he's let me straight past. On lap 16 now, we are going down into the bottom section, and again we're side by side. I've gone in from behind, I've made the move, and I've tried to get a better exit, which I did.
I don't know if it's on your end or my end, so I thought I'd just let you know.
Get that move done into the next corner. You can see us talking, just letting each other know we've got a bit of lag, and just advising that we just need to give that a little bit of extra room. But that's also going to give Kefas a run on me going down into Big Banky Boy. I'm going to make a move to the right and make that my only move, and then I'm going to give him enough room to try and go on the left hand side. I've blocked the right, I want that inside line, I want to make sure he doesn't get a chance to get that position back, but I've been compromised and I've lost out this time. Again, we've dropped back into P4, and it's changing constantly. Positions, we're swapping, we're wheel to wheel, we're battling, we're giving each other space. Lap 17, Kefas has made a mistake, he's gone flying, and again we're going to see that dust kicking up and take the opportunity to move back up in this situation to P2, because J-Car had actually hit the pits at that point. Lap 20, 2 minutes to go, and this is where I really blew it for me. I've gone in a bit weird. I went into 4th gear and then changed it down to 3rd a little bit too late. It's compromised me massively, and you see that 1 second gap that I had is already down to 0.3 by the time we get into that back straight. He's got the slipstream on me, going down into Big Banky Boy, and is he going to make the move? Is this going to work out for me, or is this going to be the end of my chance of getting a P2? I meant to take the title line in. I try and at least block, and I do get the better exit going into there. But lap 20, look at this, on the back straight, he's got the move. He's going left, he's going right, I'm holding that position, and he's going to go for that move round the outside. He's gone deeper on the brakes, side by side again, and my only chance now is to try and do that switcheroo. It's not going to happen. I've gutted that I made that mistake in the previous lap. 37 seconds to go means this is going to be the final lap, and as we cross the line, what more can I do? P3, fair play, look at me. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Guys, that racing was absolutely insane. So before you go, click this video on the left hand side to see the previous race, and I will catch you on the next one. Wheel to wheel. Insane.